Welcome back to Tales of Xillia. Last time we got back to Re Maxia, we have the ability to go from Re Maxia to the other place that's Olympias. Brain fart, whatever. And anyways, we're going to start off here with a land rife with memories.
Fezabel Marsh? Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Aljul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's foreboding, considering that's one of the side quests, as well as this one. That's gonna come up. I may just start skipping these, like I did last time. Worried about Giselle. This is gonna tell us we need to go back and talk to Giselle. That's gonna start a side quest. That's gonna be like the last one we do. It's not gonna be the first one we start. Like we're gonna start it, skip it. It's gonna be like the last one we do because it's got some difficult fights in it. Anyways, this time we are going to be going down my I've mentioned this a few times over the course of the playthrough, but I have a list. I have two lists of side quests, one for Jude, one for Milla, because they have separate side quests. I think we're done all the there's some differences in a couple of side quests, but we are at the point where, like, we're done all the single side quests. I think the only difference in the playthroughs now is going to be in the final cutscenes, because we're at the final boss, basically. We're at the final dungeon. and then it's just the ending sequence that's different. Everything here will be the same for both characters, pretty much. But there is, I guess I can just go through. We'll go back here, because I think there was one cutscene that I got earlier that I didn't mention. Or, I did, I think, I hope, because if I didn't, I missed it. And I didn't record it with, the Milla playthrough. But, I'm pretty sure it got an episode. I just want to double check here. There was this one cutscene here where, oh, there was a green scene. The dude's gone. Okay, that's fun. Hard news for Prin. Yeah, that's another cutscene. We have to go back to the medical school and talk to the Prin. You'll get back to, well, you'll find out about her. Okay, there was a scene there that we had to do before we actually fought Muze on the boat. In the Jude playthrough. In the Milla playthrough, you could do it whenever the hell you want. Where do we have to go to finish that one up, though? We need to go back to Niakara. And doing so will actually get us another side quest. We're going to be jumping around a lot. We're going to be getting a lot of random scenes. Those of you who've been watching from the beginning may remember some of the side quest stuff here. But, we got a bunch of stuff. Like, right here, there's this new one. It's a discussion about Muze's attack.
Welcome home, Lord Maxwell.
Where is everyone?
They were besieged by a spirit.
Muze attacked this village after you died.
She did what?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything.
Nor could I. In that regard, I am no better. Tell me the extent of the damage.
Of course.
So she killed the elders. I feared that she might.
You did?
They were the ones who had heard stories of the schism.
Muze said her duty was to kill everyone who knew about it.
But the elders only passed down stories. They had no idea that they were true. There was no reason to kill them over it.
I think Muze has lost sight of what she needs to do.
We have to stop her.
That is my duty.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. Anyways, we got a bunch of random-ass scenes that I'm going to be jumping around a lot, because I'm going to be doing some things that are kind of coinciding, but I'm going to be jumping around quite a bit just because I know the missions I need to do. I did them all in the Milla playthrough. Like this scene here.
I've been away for quite some time. Has anything significant happened here?
Lord Maxwell, you've returned. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Ivor around lately. Do you know where he might be?
Ivor? He must have run off somewhere without my permission again.
That's probably because of me. Sorry about that.
I see. But I don't think that's something for you to apologize for.
Indeed. It was the result of a showdown that needed to take place.
Thank you.
There's one more thing, Lord Maxwell. One of the young folk found this at the base of the Hollowmont. It's a letter, addressed to someone named Al.
Al? That would be me. No one saw who might have left it?
No, there was no sign of anyone at all.
Go ahead. It sounds like it's for your eyes only.
Dear Al,
I never expected that you would return to me.
As someone who has endured betrayal her whole life, to have my expectations betrayed so sweetly was, for once, a great kindness. But if you're reading this letter now, it means that in choosing to live my life as Pressa, I have chosen to betray you. I am truly sorry.
Pressa.
Alvin!
Let's go.
Pressa's team was wiped out because of information I acquired by deceiving her. And yet, the last thing she said was that she was worried about me. Me. The guy who cost her everything. Somehow she knew I would go back to you all. I can't believe it.
You can stay here for as long as you need.
But come back when you're ready. We'll wait for you.
I'm going to keep at it. I'll protect all that you've given me. Goodbye, Jill. That was always my favorite name, you know.
Okay, that was the end of the rat scene with Pressa. So that one is done. That was a missable. Like, there was a bunch of steps I did throughout this entire playthrough, starting all the way back at the inn at Stabstrath with that one woman that got followed and killed while he slept in there one night. But that was the end of the scene. There was the one scene back in Fenmont with the guard that tried to catch us at the start of the game. We always called him Dr. Jude, I think. Yeah, it was like Dr. Jude or something like that. And Mr. Eldon, that's his name, the guy in the red armor. We went and talked to him and said that Pressa's real name was something different. That was the scene that you wanted to get before that one. So that if you didn't get that one as Jude, I think you missed this one. But Milla, you can go back to that one and talk to Mr. Eldon, because I just did it before now. But I think my notes say here that you missed that one, and I'm going off my notes. So take it or leave it. But there's a bunch of other stuff to do. Woot! The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Charlton. We've been doing. I'm going to just go hand in the black feathers I got right now. There's a bunch of stuff we can do here, but we're just going to go. Again, we're going to run around a lot. Just random locations. I'm going to be warping everywhere, and hopefully you guys can follow as best you can. The Naturalist in Charlton.
Remember that naturalist who was researching changes in spirit climbs?
Ah, yes. Perhaps he's completed his research.
Yeah, we should go visit him back at the Central Plaza.
Yay, more stuff to go do. Jet black feathers. Hand him in. 300. Sweet, so we got a blue Sphera and 30 grand. That'll help. Oh, guy, give me a twisted ankle. We're not done this one yet. We still got like 100 and some to go. How many jet black feathers do we have? We just got 380. I think we need 115 more. I think it's 495 to end that, or something like that. It's something close to that. You know what? While we're here, let's go and talk to that person about the spirit climb. But that jet black feather one's still not done. So that's a thing. Let's go talk. This is the guy that we were just talking about the spirit climbs.
Hello there. I've got the results of the examination data.
So the art we used at Burmia Gorge came in handy, huh?
Oh, yes. Now, after reviewing all of the data, I have determined that there is a clear link between spirit art usage and nearby spirit climb changes. As the scale of spirit art usage grows, the changes in the climb become more pronounced.
So the recent topographical changes in Burmia Gorge are due to the increased spirit art usage in Charlton.
That's right. I saw the same kind of data with Fenmont's expanding night climb as well. At our current usage scale, we should only see minor alterations. But if we keep developing new spirit arts, we may be facing irreversible changes to our spirit climbs.
Like the whole world going dark?
That is a remote possibility, yes.
So even if we stay inside the schism, there's a chance that Re Maxia could end up just like Olympias.
I guess even spirit arts have their drawbacks.
It all depends on how we use them. If all we seek from spirit arts or Spyrix is to maximize convenience, then of course we'll see repercussions.
I agree.
But at least this news comes at the right time.
Yeah, if we open the schism and reshape the world, surely human awareness will be reshaped as well.
The question, of course, is in what way?
But nothing will change at all if we don't act.
You're right. For better or worse, this is the path we've chosen.
And that ends that side quest. Next up, we are going to be going to the Lacutum? Sapstrath. Notes say Lacutum. Oh, I should have went to the second entrance. My bad. It would have been closer. We go over to here and we get a discussion that we had before. Do you remember when we talked about the edge of the world from here? I do. So now we know Olympias is what lies beyond the edge. Yep, that's right. So a long, long time ago, Maxwell enclosed this world in the schism, and since that time, Maxwell has spared no effort in keeping it that way. And it was all to protect the people of Re Maxia? Correct. But now we're trying to destroy the schism. We're not the first. Over the years, there have been countless adventurers, scientists, and arts experts. A great many humans have devoted their lives to solving the mysteries of the schism. I guess even the great Maxwell couldn't keep up with humanity's boundless curiosity. No, I guess not, but if humans did possess such a great curiosity and enthusiasm, would Maxwell have deemed them worthy of protection? Dun dun dun! That ends that side quest. I need to mark that off my list, but before we do, we are going to head to... Let's go to Olympias. Let's head to... Let's go to Triglyph. There's a couple of scenes here we can get quickly. We'll have to come to Triglyph a few times. Okay, first things first, we're going to check... I can't even remember if I handed in the one mission. I didn't as Milla. Oh, that's a big house.
Pop quiz! How many people do you think live in one of those giant houses in Triglyph?
Have you always liked pop quizzes this much? I've never noticed after all this time. Oh, I know. Did your love of pop quizzes awaken while I was dead?
She's always liked pop quizzes.
Oh.
Did it happen when I was dead? This is hilarious. Okay, I did hand it in. I couldn't remember if I handed in that mission. I think I went out of my way, but I didn't when I was in the Milla playthrough. So I actually just handed it in the Milla playthrough. What's in here? 1 gold! Yes! I'm rich! Last time when I got that one in the Milla playthrough, it was 5 gold. Ooh. We're done that one. Did I get this scene already? Nope.
Have you heard the news? The Sven family finally settled on a new patriarch.
Took them long enough. Didn't the old patriarch die in that Zenithra accident 20 years ago?
Along with his wife, son, and younger brother. Talk about a tragedy. Hey, the real tragedy was the heirs fighting for his title. That sure wasn't pretty. That only lasted, what, close to 2 decades?
Nothing like a family feud to brighten up a day. Tell me about it. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near when me and my daughter-in-law fight.
Definitely wouldn't want to see that.
Sven? Hey, Alvin?
Yep, that's my family. They're pretty famous here in Olympias.
And where does Gilland fall?
He was my dad's little brother, and the head of one of the lesser Sven lines. He always resented my family for having the stronger position in the line of succession. But then my dad died in the accident that left us stranded on Re Maxia, leaving a young me and my helpless mother to fend for ourselves.
And Gillen saw that as a chance for revenge.
Worse. He took advantage of the situation and tried to legally steal my claim to the family leadership. He used this vent name to create Exodus and push the Otherworld reactor plan. All so that when he eventually came back to Olympius, he could claim the family mantle for himself.
He spent 20 years scheming from a whole other world?
Yep. Even I got to admire my uncle's persistence.
So if we hadn't stopped him...
I'd probably have been erased the moment his plan succeeded.
What about now? Are you gonna go back home?
You heard the ladies. There's no place for me there anymore. Besides, I've been a feral dog for too long now. I couldn't rejoin the noble elite.
Then...
You're all stuck with me.
Oh.
You could at least try to hide your disappointment.
Okay, so last time I did this session, I forgot, I don't know why I forgot, to mark down all of the missions that I had done. So I got a lot of side quests. I'm going to be dipping into some of these rooms and seeing if I did. Okay, that was one of them. I couldn't remember if I did that one in this recording or the Milla recording and all that. I'm just going to be dipping into random rooms to make sure I actually finished everything. I did the inventor one already, right? Yeah, but I can go talk to Balin in here to start another mission. So, yeah.
I imagine you must know lots of embarrassing stories about Alvin.
I do. In fact, embarrassing stories might be the only Alvin stories I know.
This I gotta hear.
Shall I tell you one?
One more word and you're dead to me forever.
Well now, this is a conundrum. I know. How about a bet?
Truly an Olympian's answer to everything.
Now, Alfred, you know better than that. Gambling is a long and proud Olympian tradition. It has some bad points, but it has good ones too.
Would we be betting money?
Certainly not. We can choose to bet anything we like. For example, we could bet on whether or not you can find a light leaf clover. If you can, you win, and I'll air out some of Alfred's dirty laundry.
What's a light leaf clover?
It's a clover with golden leaves that grows on the sides of roads.
Olympians consider it a good luck charm. I've heard they once grew along Rasal High Road.
Then this should be a piece of cake. You got yourself a bet, buddy.
So betting is a hallowed Olympian tradition? I'm a little intrigued myself.
Okay, let's go check out Rusal High Road.
Hey, wait a minute. It's been ages since a light leaf clover was seen on the high road, and some say they might be extinct.
Alfred, are you really going to waste my magnanimity?
This is why I hate gambling.
Whoop! Finding the light leaf clover. Okay, yeah, we know about it. We need to go find the light leaf clover. Good for you, game. Third floor. Oh, there should be a scene.
There was a family of cows beneath the tree at the top of the hill, with one bull and 2 sows.
That's Muze's voice! I thought Muze was with Gaius! We should check inside.
No, wait. There's a human in there with her. We need to be careful.
When Billy found them, he said, "Hey, which one's the wife and which one's the mistress?"
What kind of story is this?
What are you doing?
Let's go. Where's Muze? I know she was here.
I don't know. Are you friends of hers? Did Muze leave already? Are you okay? You seem a little bit off, Granny.
Muze must have gone out the window.
Are you better now? Yes, sweetheart. Thank you.
Your eyes.
I appreciate your concern, dear. Can you see us? I can sense you. I may be blind to light, but I've learned how to see other things.
I need to ask you something. I know Muze was here. What was she doing?
Before I answer, could you explain to me why you're so interested in her?
Well,
Milla's Muze's sister.
Elise.
Shh. Let's just make this easy for everyone, okay? Muze's sister? Yes. Very well, since it sounds like you don't mean Muze any harm. I first met her 5 years ago, when my daughter and I were involved in a terrible accident. Muze happened to be there, and she saved my life. Unfortunately, my daughter was not so lucky.
She saved your life?
She told me she only did it on a whim. But even though I had survived, I had lost my will to live. My beloved daughter, who had read to me every day, was gone. But one day, I asked Muze if she would read to me instead. And she said yes? She did, but I could tell that she hated it at first. Just another of her whims, I suppose. No way!
I can't believe it.
She is a very kind girl, you know. And a little bit timid, but I suppose that's true of most girls her age. I'm sure you have your reasons for chasing her. I certainly won't try to stop you. But if I may, I'd ask that you please try not to hurt her. Milla?
I understand how you feel.
Good. That's wonderful.
Why are you smiling?
I'm just relieved to hear that.
Interesting. That's the end of the Sisterhood quest line.